Hi everyone, Johnny here working on my film study skills, and today I am looking at the heavyweight match between Ciryl Gane and Alexander Volkov from the UFC. The theme of today's film study is going to be the lead hand fight in mirrored or open stances, as this was the element that stood out the most for me when I first watched this fight. Whilst doing this study, I thought to try something new and systemize my thoughts to provide more structure to this study. There are 4 key stages to the hand fight, and it's in these exchanges that the fight can be won. The first element is position, with 3 possible configurations: neutral, also known as a 50-50, being in control of your opponent, or being controlled by your opponent. The second stage is decision, where both fighters have to decide whether to engage or disengage. If the decision is made to disengage, the exchange is reset and we recommence in a 50-50 unless either opponent decides to chase. Alternatively, if the decision has been made to engage, we enter the next stage where layers of offense are created between initiation, feinting, countering, or even a combination of the 3. The fourth stage is about shot selection, or location, as all attacks can only really travel through the defense, aka inside the guard, around the defense, aka outside the guard, above it, or below it. In this next part of the study, I provided a variety of exchanges that show these stages of the hand fight in action. I found it interesting that both fighters were continually drawn to this battleground throughout the rounds. In each of my film studies, I try to focus on a few key takeaways that I feel can lead to higher percentage outcomes. However, there were plenty of other great things to take away from this fight, so if you haven't already watched it, please make sure you check it out and come back to tell me what you thought of this study. Both fighters found successful moments in the hand fighting exchanges, so for an added study concept, it's relevant to think about hand fighting as a layer in itself to be utilised in combination with other strategies. The fighter who makes the necessary adjustments to either counter their opponent's success or alternatively, who changes the battleground of the fight will often find themselves with higher percentage outcomes. As an example, Gane found success in changing the battleground from mirrored or open stances by occasionally switching into an orthodox fighting stance. I provided a couple of example sequences that highlight this. Note that the lead hand to lead hand fight that is prevalent in open stances is no longer available when both fighters are in the same orthodox stance. I hope you've enjoyed this hand fighting focused film study, and don't forget to check out my other film studies, like, subscribe, or follow if you haven't already done so. Thanks for watching.